I just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes this morning and try to be an encouragement to you guys. I know full well the struggle of being stuck in a dad bod. And I'm not just talking about our big bellies. I'm talking about everything that encompasses the dad bod lifestyle. Losing your self-confidence when you start getting out of shape, not being as motivated to do things, cutting corners, taking the easy way out. A lot of people have different mental struggles that they have to battle. Just a lot of different things. So I just wanted to be an encouragement to you guys and tell you to just keep pushing along. I know it's not easy. But like I say in some of my other videos, you gotta start out with having a strong spiritual foundation. So I've tried to start losing weight, I don't know, countless times. It lasts for a couple weeks. It's half-hearted. I'll get in it. I'll start doing some exercises, weightlifting, but I won't hanker down and get the diet in check. Other times I will get the diet in check, but I'm not motivated to lift weights, do the cardio, to get myself in the calorie deficit. So in order for the weight loss part of the journey to begin, you have to have both of those things in order. You have to be willing to put in the work physically, doing the cardio, doing the weightlifting, the conditioning, and then making sure that your diet is on track and aligning with what you're doing. So if one of those things are off, you're either not going to get to your goals at all and you're going to give up and quit, or you're going to be making very, very slow progress and you're going to decide that it's just not worth it because you're not seeing the results that you want. So what you have to do is stick to those things. Like I said, spiritual foundation first, so that way you can clean some stuff up in your life, which is going to translate into a mental foundation. Mental foundation is going to be getting your head in the game, saying, hey, I don't need the distractions. I'm not going to have that piece of cake. I'm not going to cut corners and go to the gas station and get some food there. I'm going to actually push forward, stick to my diet, meal prep, bring things with me. And even though I'm tired at the end of the workday, I am going to do that walk or that jog or that bike ride, or go hit the gym, do the weight conditioning. So wherever you guys decide to start is up to you. I can't tell you that you need to do 10 minutes of this and 20 reps of this. So everybody's different. And that's why when I see a lot of these videos and a lot of these programs, it motivates people at first to get excited, but then as soon as they start getting into it, they fall off really quick. So you have to know what your threshold is and your limits for stuff and what you're willing to accomplish. Because if you don't set those parameters and short-term goals, you're going to self-destruct. So it's nice having a long-term goal, being able to look at somebody that's lifted weights for months or years and really got their diet in check, and they've just got an amazing body. They've got, a six-pack going on. They're just really buff, and you want to be like that. But realistically, put that picture on your vision board as a long-term goal, and do not think about trying to get there in the moment. What you need to do is set short-term goals, like, hey, I'm 350 pounds. I want to get down to 320 pounds. Tackle that first. And then once you get to 320 pounds, figure how you're going to reset that and get to 300 pounds. So if you do that, if you take little bites off at a time, it's manageable. And then that way you feel rewarded when you hit those goals. Because otherwise, if you're just shooting for the moon, 99.9% of the people aren't going to get to the moon, no matter what you do. So you really have to lock in on the short-term stuff, so that way you feel a sense of accomplishment and it encourages you to come back and want to keep trying what you're doing. And then part of that mental game too is not getting sidelined and off track when things come up in your life. So until you conquer the spiritual and mental, you could have all the lockdown on your physical and your eating as possible, but as soon as something comes up, whether it's a death in the family, if it's a sickness, if you break your leg, whatever it is that completely derails you, you lose your job, your wife leaves you, you're just going to fall apart because you're not going to have those other skills that you need in the foundation to be able to fight through it and stay on track. So, like I said, I encourage you to focus on the spiritual and the mental health first before you get very aggressive trying to lose weight. There's nothing wrong with starting your weight loss journey, but understand that you have to build that foundation in yourself, which is going to be able to help you through all those struggles that you're going to come across, because you're all going to have struggles. I have struggles. I have highs and I have lows. I have days where things are in chaos. I have days where things are completely smooth and everything is going right. But you have to be mentally in the game to be able to overcome the ups and downs. So, like I said, I just want to encourage you guys today to figure out yourself, find out what works for you, set some short-term goals that are obtainable. And I'm documenting all this stuff. I'm putting it on a website, and I'm going to show you what's working for me. And hopefully some of these plans and ideas you can benefit from, and you can learn some stuff too. This is just stuff that I've learned over the way, doing it myself or observing other people, watching certain people be successful and watching other people failure, including myself. So hopefully we can put this all together and make a really cool program that'll get you on track really fast, and most importantly, keep you on the track so you don't get off. Even if you slow down, you're still going forward and you're still making progress. So I hope you guys have a great day. Stay motivated, stay encouraged, and I'm rooting for you.